Because I had a situation where I had a woman, we were fuck buddies. And this was a chick who would, when she did come over, you know what I'm saying, for sex, she would do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? She would even bring me shit. She was the type of woman that would be willing to cook me a meal and take me out on her dime and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So when she hit me up and was complaining about the fact that, you know, you don't take me out, what's up with that? And I told her, point blank, that's not what we do. When I get horny, I call you up. If you're free, I step through. If you get horny, you call me up. If I'm free, I fall through. I'm like, that's it. That's what the fuck we do.
Women don't get with guys as placeholders. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, who actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman? And you're not talking about some hypergamy? This is real simple. The reason why women treat you like shit, the reason why women got an attitude with you, the reason why women fucking diss you and disrespect you is because they never liked, loved, or respected you in the first place. Your whole story is cap, bro. Matter of fact, it's big cap. I'm gonna call you the Mad Hatter. Fuck.
I don't know why it would happen to me to lie. You guys didn't even know me. Why would I lie to you?
Let's say you did. You act like you've never had sex a day in your life, bro.
What it is you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. That's why you can't make any progress, bro.
All the sex that you've gotten, I'm pretty sure it's been handed to you.
When a woman meets a man that's valuable and knows who the fuck he is, she knows that she can never overpower a nigga with game or a real dude or a man of value and not even to say a man of value, because that sounds too much like what other niggas be saying. What I really mean is a man that knows his value. When a woman is dealing with a man that knows his value, she knows that she cannot overpower him. So she ends up saying to herself, well, if I can't beat him, I gotta join him. But when a woman is in a room full of dudes that know they value, she knows that she has to submit. And if she don't submit, she got to get the fuck up out of the room.
No matter what level she brings it to, how loud she get disrespectful or talks fast, you have to keep your cool. You have to keep it on your energy level. So if you want her to be submissive, you want her to be calmed down, you want her to bring it down a notch, you won't yell louder than her. Talk to her like this. Yo, I don't do that. I don't know if you talk to people like that, but that's not how you're gonna talk to me. That's not what I do. And if you want to continue to do that, I will show you exactly where the door is. I will escort you out, tell you have a nice trip, and send your ass right to the gulag. You'll be gone. I don't tolerate that from people in my life.
For all you surface dwellers out there and shit, how does it feel following all these motherfuckers on the other side of the streets talking about don't do shit? Well, if you ain't gonna do shit, then why don't you do man shit? Don't run away from fear. Don't dwell in the past. Don't give away your power. Don't feel sorry for yourselves. Don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Don't worry about what people think about you. Why don't you do some man don'ts if you're gonna do a don't anyway? Grass-eating lion.
It's sad to see so many men suffer from bitch assness, and the women know there's such at an advantage with weak men. They try to shut me up. This is the part of being a man, is standing on your squares, understanding that nobody's going to move me. I move mountains. Nobody's going to move me off my square. They need to respect your word. There needs to be a shift in behavior when you get home. They need to understand what the deal is when you're around them. There's no such thing as compromise with men. Compromise.
You should be fucking at the
all day. All day. These conversations are obviously too in depth. They're too in depth with these bitches, man. What are we talking about? You're a truck driver, bitch. I come in every state and I fuck hoes. That's what I do. And you gonna be one of them, or I'm gonna find one that will.
And the thing is, if she got an issue with you not having a place to stay, that means she ain't really feeling you.
Respect to Scary Perry for the $5 super chat. He says, "Salute to the Real Game No Theory panel, best show on Sunday." I don't know what leaving pussy on the table means, because pussy's not valuable enough to be left on the table in the first place, in my opinion.
Exactly. I'll have Christmas lights back there, and I'm fucking bitches under the light.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains assertive men who are kings of their castles. Men who don't make excuses or blame women for everything that's going wrong in their lives. Men who don't make the game about women. Instead, they make the game about the man. So, if you're into theory or use soft, weak-ass words like hypergamy, red pill, no fap, be on your purpose, high value man, or money, clothes, and status, buddy, you're in the wrong place, and you need to go 2 doors down where the male cuddle parties and circle jerks are going on. This is a man's space.
Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. The authentic players of the game.
Let it be no confusion. This here is a movement. Leveling up, real talk, ain't no illusion. Helping all the men see the light, that's right. Only bringing the truth, you can't deny. That's the vibe, we gon' bring you the insight. Bring you the game plan, show them we real men. We ain't never breaking, you know what I'm talking about. I know that you hear me, yeah. This is real game, no theory, let's go. Real game, no theory, here to make it happen. Teach men how to be men, now it's time to put in action. Taekwondo and K-Zagging, we got Miles in the building. Mr. 1950 and Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. Lucario and the anti-villains. We gotta keep it real, this ain't about hurt feelings. Speak the truth, gotta say it loud so you hear me. Real game, no theory. They don't want you to be who you destined to be. Real men are necessary, not accepting defeat. Talking the man mindset, and this is the time now. We will never fold, never fall off or bow down. Time to make it happen. We ain't even stressing. So many don't take accountability for their actions. I gotta say it louder if you don't really hear me. Speaking the truth, this is real game, no theory.
All right, what's up, fellas? We up in this mug. What up? Yes, sir. Before we go, Miles, hit him with that announcement, man. Hit him with that announcement you got.
And I was just saying to myself, damn, I'm greasy. Y'all know I be on my shea butter shit. I just came from the park doing some. I just came from the park doing some road work. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm preparing for my next sparring session. But so a nigga greasy, but it is what it is. Y'all gotta get on your shea butter shit. Y'all natural. You gotta be natural out here. But anyway, I was supposed to send you the flyer, Steve, so you could load it up on the fucking the dashboard. That was my bad. But anyway, guys, April 2nd is gonna be the Game Kings 2 definition of a man seminar. All right, we're gonna have Taekwondo, we're gonna have K-Zagging 20, and we're gonna have Rom Wills as guest speakers, and of course, your man Lucario gonna be there. I'm gonna be there April 2nd, and next week we'll definitely have everything, you know, because I'm working on the graphics. I'm working on so many things right now to make sure everything comes through. But I'll send you everything by next week, and then we'll have everything going.
No doubt. All right, now, well, let's just go around the room, man. The other two fellas be rolling in and shit. Now, Mouse, cocoa butter. I mean, now you can tell everybody, talk to him, Mouse. Holla at him.
Yo, you know what? I'm just, my life is just so good. I just glisten. I just fucking glisten out here. Pause. You feel me? So let's get this game, man. Let's get this game.
All right, guys, Steve D. Wiz, man. Hey, all the other fellas will be here in a second, guys. Ask your questions and all this other. So stand up, my dog Lucario.
What up? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. And again, April's putting the links in the chat for the Game Kings 2 seminar. So make sure you guys click that. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Let's go. Let's get it cracking. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's get it cracking. All right. Well, wait, fine. Hold on. He here. Okay, Zach. Go ahead, holler at us, Zach. What's up, man?
What's good? Hey, can y'all hear me, man? I had to redo all my connections. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Bet. What's up? K-Zach 20, man. Real game, no theory. Let's get it.
All right, Zach. Well, as always, since you're here, go ahead and start it, man. Go ahead and holler at him on the topic, big dog. What's up?
No, man, I just wanted to reiterate what we always reiterate. That is, the game isn't about women. If you listen to a lot of these YouTube dudes, and a lot of these goofy ass dudes that be posting stupid ass shit on Facebook,
right?
They make the center of their universe about women, and the dangers of doing that is you stay in a constant state of frustration at women. You know what I'm saying? Because when you make women the center of your universe, you have unrealistic expectations of how those women should behave in your life, and the reality of it is, women should be trying to accommodate you, not the other way around.
Facts.
And I think the problem with a lot of guys, they got it fucked up because they go out of their way to try to be a part of a woman's life when a woman should be campaigning and auditioning to be a part of their life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When a game is about you, you only deal with women on your terms. Most of these guys, they deal with women on their terms, which is why they'll trick for pussy. They'll wine and dine. It's that bad. They'll get their passports and go fly to bitches. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm not hating. But y'all got it, man. Let's get it.
Nah, it's funny. I got to piggyback off that passport point is that, because...
Always piggybacking off the... You know what? Let me stop.
It's the crazy part because the funny thing is that whole thought process is about making the game about women. It's like I'm going to basically go out of my way and change my life to be around women,
right?
Or women that I think are that I can get or whatever it is like that, And unfortunately, what happens is, and a lot of these guys are understanding now that. What they thought it isn't, meaning that, these guys thought it was going to be different over there. And now dudes is getting issues over there also. And see, this is always going to happen when you make the game about women. And see, the thing is that a lot of guys, they don't understand when the game is about you because they're so focused on the woman. They're focused on how do I get the girl to like me? How do I get the girl to want to have sex with me? So they're focused on how to get a woman to do something that they would want to benefit them. But the problem is what they don't get is that when you make the game about you or understand that the game is about you, that's when the women want to do things for you. That's when the women want to have sex with you. That's when the women are trying to make shit happen for you. But see, they don't understand that. So they're always working backwards. And it's unfortunate that has to happen. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll say, and that's the way I live my life, man. I live my life in a way that I'm focused on myself. But what a lot of people like, I think a big part of why we make the game about women or about other people in general, like, why so many guys are into statistics, why so many guys look at the dating landscape. Understand, and then they generate this like negative opinion of themselves. And shout out to Saint Diaz for the $10 super chat. He says, showing my respect to the panel, appreciate you. So what am I hearing?
I think that's K-Zag until I hear I put shit on mute.
I'm go ahead.
Mute him real quick. Yeah. So a lot of guys, they fall into the paradigm of looking outside themselves when it comes to anything. And because the woman is the object of our desire, somehow we think that she becomes more important to us than our own lives, than our own livelihood. But look, man, I don't know how I could truly explain it to you, because this is the type of thing that you're not going to realize unless you experience it yourself. And right. That is that when you love yourself to the point where you are constructing a fucking wonderful life, and then you invite a woman into that situation, and then she sees and she understands your construction. She understands the design. She understands the direction that you're moving. The cooperation, the compatibility, the passion, the interest, everything, the sex, the fucking conversations, everything. The way she dresses for you, the way she talks to you, the way she touches you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the way she shows up for you, the way that she thinks about your business more than you think about your shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that I've lived and that I am living. Right. You understand? My girl will send me something like, "Hey, did you ever think about this?
Right.
You know what's going on with this? Because I heard you say this the other day, and it's like and a lot of guys will fuck it all up because they think that if the woman is showing value, it's because the woman is valuable. And I'm here to tell you that it's actually the opposite.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. It's the value that I am portraying to her that inspires her to be valuable.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying?
Real shit.
I just want to end off with this. A lot of these podcasts that y'all see with these dudes talking about, yeah, man, what does a woman bring to the table? And these women don't understand this, and these women don't understand that. Bro, the reason why these women don't understand nothing is because there's nothing for her to understand. Y'all niggas is not giving her nothing to understand. Y'all not giving her nothing to be, because look, a woman inspires a man, but a man has to inspire a woman first. I tell y'all niggas, we come first. The seed comes from us. We come first. So the inspiration has to start with us. We put it out to the woman. She multiplies it and gives it back to us. And the process continues. That's why you always have to be focused on yourself. Don't ever get fooled and allow a woman's beauty or anything like that and allow that to have you focusing on her. Stay focused on yourself, because that's what's going to keep her focused on you as well. But you got it, Steve.
You know, a lot of people are looking at like you were saying, Miles, they're looking at the landscape as in the woman. They're looking at how the woman moves. They're looking at how the woman thinks. They're looking at what the woman does to somebody else. But they're not even creating their own opportunity of land in which the woman should till and dig into when she realizes she's with a real man.
Exactly.
A lot of these young men out here, they have this thing where they, like I always say, and again, I gotta be careful about this because I don't like to make fun of this, but I understand when you're 5 or 6 years old and a guy comes up to you and says, "You know what? I lost my cat videos. Can you get in this white van with no colors on the windows and help me find my cat?" That is a young child that's impressionable.
Right.
I understand that. I don't condone that, but I understand that as a young child. But as these young boys become young men into what they should be as men, for some reason, they are driven by this ideology of following somebody because they won't want to look in the mirror at the fact that they're the fucking problem. Women, I always say there's no such thing as rejection. There's no such thing as fear. And there's no problems when it comes to a woman. A woman can never be a problem to a man. I'm sorry. I just don't understand how can something be a problem when she knows she can be easily dismissed. And see, when you don't believe in yourself, that's why they hate Lucario, Miles, they hate Zach, they hate 50, they don't like Ty, they don't like my motherfucking ass, because we point a flashlight at them saying that, why? Okay, what? It's Sunday. It's the woman's fault. It's morning time. It's the woman's fault. it's raining outside. It's the woman's fault.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Everything that goes wrong is always the woman's fault. But yet you never look at you are the reason why the woman is acting out. People think women should have a bow on, and these women should come in perfectly packaged to be the perfect thing to what? Why should she be perfect to a less than perfect motherfucker who doesn't believe in himself? Why should she submit to a motherfucker who can't even submit to his own laws, rules, and codes? Why should she even respect a motherfucker who doesn't even respect himself? So if your pussy is tighter than hers, why should you respect you? But then you want to get around your red pig buddies, rub and jerk each other off by trying to talk shit about women, but you making everything about women. And the last thing I'm gonna say is, when did women become part of the game? When did women be in the game? Period, guys. Y'all got it.
Let me say something real quick. And it's funny.
You got a call when y'all ready.
All right, let me say this real quick, then we go ahead and take the call. It's funny because guys will say she can't bond with me. She must have had too many dicks. And my thing is, have you ever thought maybe she ain't feeling you, nigga?
Right.
Have you ever thought that maybe you guys aren't compatible? Have you ever thought she just don't like your dick like that? I mean, because that's a possibility. Right. I just find it funny that guys think they're so fucking special that if a chick don't want them, it's because she's fucked up and she's messed up and some trauma happened to her because she loves dick so much. But y'all got it, man.
Right.
It's crazy.
So I'm gonna take a 512. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city, and how can we help you?
Yo, this is AR again. I'm calling from Texas. I'm 30.
All right, what's up, man?
I'm calling because I just saw this. I was watching the show on Netflix, right? And they interviewed this baseball player, right? And they were talking about like the spirit of the game of baseball, right? Like if there's any like superstition and shit, right? And basically, he talks about how like if you play the game hard and correctly, the game rewards you.
Okay.
Right? Like they hit home runs and they hit like crazy.
But AR, if you don't know what game is, how the fuck can you play it? I mean, y'all listen to all this motivational bullshit, but I'm asking you, if you ain't gamed up and you don't know anything about game, what the fuck are you playing?
The game of baseball.
Man, shut up.
Wait, all right, caller. Get to the point, because Steve is getting impatient, man, because we ain't got time for the bullshit, man. Go ahead.
That was the point.
What was the point?
Play the game right.
But if you don't know the fucking game, how can you play it, brother? How can you play something you don't know?
All right, that's all I gotta say.
Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? They just listen to shit. Y'all see that saying, Lucario, real quick? All they do is listen to false motivation and hear motherfuckers pump their mouths, but then when you question them on shit, they want to run like a bunch of bitches.
For me, it's semantics. I don't like the wording, play the game right. Like, nigga, we ain't playing over here. What you talking about?
Right.
I mean, I don't
ain't over here.
See what he talking about? He's trying to say, if you know what you're doing, then things will work out for you. But Steve is asking, how do you know what you're doing?
And real quick, shout out to Jimmy Howard for the 149 super sticker, and shout out to Mr. 1950 for coming through.
Man, I went hand in with my guys, man. What's going on with y'all, man?
Yeah, real quick, Fifth. You got it real quick.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody on the panel, man. It's a blessing to be with my brothers, man. We about to get down today, man, and you want me to get on this title real quick or what?
All
right, yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna keep it all the way frank, man. I think a lot of these men make the game about women because that's where their bar ends, and that's where the ceiling is for them. They see women as something to achieve, something to, like when I hear men say trophy wife. That's just disrespectful, dog. Come on, dog. So, like a lot of it, what it is that it's all validation from other people too. So, like they be like, "Show me your woman." Or you know what? I mean, your woman ain't bad. You know what I mean? All of this is from a culture of men who glorify women and put them above themselves, so they see women as God. Like you actually hear men refer to women as God. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, man. Like you know, even in my own family, bro. Like the most powerful thing in the world is the mother nature, and I say, yeah, well, the father runs the mother. Like, right. It runs. You know who God is, right? Is the image of itself. It was a man, right? Whatever. But at the end of the day, men believe that women are the goal, the measure of life, success, everything that you feel like that is great in the world. A woman is it, and that's why it starts there and it ends there for weak men.
Fact. I'm gonna add something real quick, because what people don't understand, and I got an idea when you said, that a lot of people look at the woman as the thing to look towards. But see, you have to understand that a woman thrives in the structure that is created by a man. And that's it's the structure that a man has, that a man creates, which makes the woman great. And what I mean by that is this: like, even if you look at a productive factory assembly line, it's more than likely it's a man, some engineer somewhere, some man somewhere designed the assembly line. Right. You understand? Like, when they built the first car, it was amazing. But then somebody said, let us create a structure in which we can mass produce this shit. Now, it is the impetus of the man to put that shit in play. And as it's moving, as you see the pieces of metal go down the conveyor belt and get shaped into a car, you're looking at the factory like, wow, this factory is amazing. You understand? And that is the representation of the woman. You understand? But the impetus, the seed was the idea. You understand? But a lot of times we don't take the time to say, yo, who invented this whole factory idea? Who invented this assembly line idea? It's like because what we're seeing in real time is so marvelous. We pay attention to the spectacle, like how a man pays attention to a woman's beauty, like how a man pays attention to a woman's ass, like how all these niggas go to strip clubs, like how all these niggas get on Instagram, like how all these niggas get on fucking OnlyFans. They marvel at the spectacle, but who takes the time to say, who invented OnlyFans?
Right.
Who invented Instagram? Who invented plastic surgery?
Right.
Who invented all the shit that niggas pay attention to today? It was a man that invented it somewhere. But nobody's gonna take the time to be like, man, who invented all this shit? Nah, I'm just trying to pay my $5-10 a month so I can see this bitch wash her feet in the camera.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Dumb shit.
Wow, that's wild too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's so that's how you know that like people get blinded by the spectacle. And look, a woman is beautiful, bro. You understand? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you different, but I'll be damned if I forget the fact that I'm the one that put her in position to shine.
That's real shit.
Well, Miles, one thing that bothers me about these new niggas, these modern males, is they expect women to have higher standards than they do.
Right.
And that's unrealistic, because when a woman comes into your life, she should be adhering to your standards and principles.
Right.
But guys really expect women to have higher standards than they do. And the reason why I say that, because a guy in the chat, he said, so body count doesn't matter. And my thing is, so if you don't want to date a promiscuous woman, then don't be a promiscuous man.
Right.
I mean, because that's the standard.
Right.
Because if you're saying, I want my woman to have to live a certain standard of life, that means you live that same standard because you want someone to have the same belief system you have. The issue that I have is all these goofy motherfuckers that engage in all types of casual sex. Then they turn around and say, I can do it, but she can't. And my thing is, so you have no standards for yourself? Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Because guys say, well, it's different because it's not different. Sex is sex.
Yeah.
Right. The only difference is a woman can get pregnant and we can impregnate a woman. Outside of that, I mean, there's other subtle differences, but at the end of the day, if a dude told me I don't engage in casual sex at all, I only fuck with chicks when I get to know them, and I feel like we're building something. If that's your standard, that's cool. I expect you to want to only deal with women that move like you moved in.
Exactly.
But you got guys that want to just fuck all these chicks and then turn around and judge these chicks for fucking.
Right.
Y'all got it though.
Hold on 1 second. Is this nigga Lucario sipping something with whipped cream on top? What the?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Let me see it, bro.
This nigga a fucking frappuccino or some shit.
It's a latte.
The nigga ate the cherry first, nigga. We didn't see the cherry, nigga.
Steve, put this on the big screen, Steve. Hold on.
Hey.
Hold on, let me see you in the car. There you go.
You know right there. Hold on.
Yes.
You what?
That nigga got marshmallows in that shit.
Nigga, you better not get a milk mustache on live YouTube. Not nigga. Black ass.
That nigga gonna have white stuff all pressed in his lips and shit. The corner of his lips.
Hey, you know what I love about it, nigga? We can talk shit. Niggas ain't in their feelings and shit, nigga. Like, what?
No, that nigga Ricardo said, "Fuck y'all niggas. Here, show this shit." Like, I'm drinking it.
What y'all didn't see before the stream? No, that nigga was eating his cherry like this, nigga.
You gotta do this when you do that. You gotta block first.
You gotta mute it out. Yo, shout out to Abdul A for the $5 super chat. He said, "Keep up the good work, fellas."
Shout out to April. She makes the good latte. Shout out to April though. Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Shit.
Look, I'm talking shit, but I ain't got nobody making me nothing. I got regular black coffee over here.
Go get that latte, nigga. Go get that latte, man. I appreciate that, man.
If Shorty know how to make a mean latte, then so be it, nigga.
I respect it, nigga. You know what I mean?
But I am not gonna let niggas get away with sipping whipped cream, though. Not at all. Not at all.
I ain't got that shit.
I didn't even see it.
Yo, stupid.
Yo, real shit, though. Guys, call in. 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224. Yo, Steve got these niggas petrified. They don't want to call in today.
Hey, man, that's crazy, man. I normally would catch that, man. I didn't even see it, man. My nigga Miles is all over it. Nigga, hold on.
We got that question in the chat. Said if looking for wifey, how come body count don't matter? Y'all niggas is weirdos.
Call up. I want y'all to call up. If y'all have this strong belief about only fucking with chicks that have but so many body counts, number one, how you gonna know? That's first and foremost, how you gonna know? But if you really strongly believe that, call up.
But see, that also shows making a game about women, because check this out.
There you go.
That if you're a guy, right, who if you're an actual man, what that means is that when a woman is interacting with you, or you actually take a woman on to be part of your situation, right? That means that you influence that woman and she is about what you're about and she's following your lead, she's following your direction. So
exactly.
The main problem that most of these guys try to say, they be like, oh, it's this, is that they'll say, well, you know, if she has a high body count, she can't pair bond, which means that she's not going to be able to bond to him, quote unquote. So if she can't bond to you, right, either y'all are not compatible or you ain't got no fucking leadership skills. You don't know how to inspire a woman. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But you can take a call.
All right, and real quick, we got Podcasting with Jay with the $2 super chat. He says salute to the panel, keeping it 100. And then we have CB with the $4.99. He says tuition for the ism. And then we got 347. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city, and how can we help you? 347. Go ahead.
What's up? 22. D Money, New York.
Oh, D Money, what's going on with you, bro?
What's up? I got a quick question.
Hey man, wake up though. Hey, you gonna have to wake up, bro. Wake up before you ask questions, bro.
Nigga, get off your stomach, nigga. Get off your stomach, nigga.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, only Lucario can have whipped cream. Lucario has earned the right to have whipped cream, nigga. You can't be on no bullshit right now. You feel me? But go ahead with your question, bro.
All right. How should I put a girl to work if I'm just fucking her? Or what?
Bitch, what you fucking mean put it to work, motherfucker?
So what you saying is your dick is for free. Is your dick for free?
I'm not saying that.
Well, that's what you are. That's what you saying. If you so basically what you're saying is putting to work means creating value for you. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, get her to do shit for me. Work.
So why would you give a bitch dick, continuous dick,
right?
if she's not giving you no value?
Listen. I only hit one time, and it's just that like I want to add it to my team. So like,
you ain't got no team. Please stop lying.
Work, just
sir. Can you stop lying to us? You ain't got no fucking team. Because if you had a fucking team, you wouldn't be calling us this asinine question. So you can please stop lying, please. You think what's so fucking funny?
Wait,
you think it ain't funny? I'm serious. Why you lying to us?
So what's the work that you wanted to do?
I mean, I just wanted to add some value to my life.
No. What is the work? What is the thing? What's the value? What do you want her to do?
Yeah, let's just say you're gonna put it to work. What you want her to do?
I mean,
don't even know.
Wait. D money. Listen. You called us up and said, if you fucking a bitch, does it make sense to put her to work? Isn't that what you asked us basically?
Jesus Christ.
Word.
Okay, so you're literally the one who brought up the issue of quote unquote work. We're asking you, what type of work are we discussing if we discussing work?
I mean, I just wanted to like get me in contact with other people that can help me get more money.
No. Getting money don't describe work. What are we putting her? What are we having her do? Like, what would you sit her down and explain to her that you need for her to do for you?
I mean.
Okay, call her.
You know what? What's 2 plus 2?
Nah, listen. I gotta think about what I wanted to do though. That's the crazy.
No, but
what the fuck you mean? You gotta think about it. Call her. Hold on. Let me help you out. Let me say this to you, caller, and for some of you other guys that listen. When y'all hear, Lucario Miles and other individuals talk about having chicks do shit for you, my thing is, from the outside looking in, it sounds wonderful. It sounds great. If you can get a chick to do shit for you. But my thing is, you got to understand, these men are speaking from a perspective of guys who do it.
Exactly.
It go down for them. So what happens is, you guys, y'all hear some shit that sounds good, and you be like, I want that for my life. Yeah, I want that shit. But you have no idea of how to go about getting it.
Right.
And let me explain to you why you have no idea about how to get it. Because you don't know who the fuck you are. If you know who the fuck you were, masculine identity, if you know who the fuck you were, you will conduct yourself in such a way that's conducive for you getting what you desire from the women that you deal with. Now, what I think it was Steve or 50, they was talking about fucking, you giving your dick to chicks that ain't valuing you. Just because a chick desires you doesn't mean she values you. A woman can want to fuck you but not respect you. I need you to understand that. Women, caller, when a person values you, not only do they respect you, they bring value to the situation to match the value that they see in you. And I think Miles alluded to that shit earlier when we first started this joint. You're meeting women who don't see no value in you, which is why they don't bring value to you.
Dick is for free for this cat. Hey, so let me ask you this. So what makes this woman so great that she can still share your space after you smashed?
No, I didn't. I didn't say she was great. It's just that, like,
well, I mean, you smashed once, and then you already want to put her to work. So I don't want no bitch around me that ain't solid, right? So what is she doing to prove herself in order to be around you?
See, I'm about to find it out.
See, if you don't know, then you jumping the gun on her.
You definitely jumping the gun. He only smashed once. You only smashed
got women on a roster.
See, D-Money, let me tell you something. There's not much you know except you probably know the feeling of the walls one time. You probably know the sound of her voice when she moans.
They do not touch the walls. These niggas don't touch the
walls. D-Money, how much D-Money, listen. You have to understand that you have to look at yourself a certain way where even putting a bitch to work is a privileged position for a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She has to earn her position. So you coming over here talking about, oh yeah, I smashed once, and you trying to put her to work. You don't know nothing about this bitch. You don't know if she might fucking do something to throw a wrench in your operations. If you had operations, which you really don't. Right. You just talking shit because you hear us say it. You a young nigga. You need to develop shit.
Can I explain myself?
No, you can't explain yourself, bro. You can't. There's nothing for you to explain. D-Money, listen. Understand when you're a young buck and you just need to listen to game, bro. Just understand it. And I'm not coming at you no way because you know me and you. We cool. You be on my Discords in the morning and we talk. But bro, you gotta understand where you're actually at in the game. Just because you got a couple of bitches who run behind you because you dick them down or whatever it is, don't mean nothing. You ain't got no program and no game, bro. You ain't got no program to get these bitches. That's why you asking the question in the first place. See, understand this. And that's why I fuck with Steve heavy. And that's why y'all niggas don't even understand why y'all hate Steve. Y'all don't even understand why y'all hate Steve because it's truly yourself that you hate. Understand that if you're calling into us to ask us a question, you don't know game.
That's a fact.
If you're calling in, you don't know game. So when Steve be addressing y'all niggas and y'all getting y'all fucking feelings, understand that it's your fucking fault. It's not Steve's fault. He's just holding up a fucking mirror. That's all he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha, bitch. Thank you. Whatever that was. Thank you. So D-Money, it's not that. Please, all right, explain yourself so I can shut it down. Go ahead.
Oh, let me get the violin. You want that in an A chord or a G, sir?
Go ahead, D-Money, please. I want to hear this. Go ahead.
All right. Listen, what I'm saying is I don't just want to be running around fucking these girls. I just want them to like do shit for me. If you get what I mean, like
you what?
Only like
yeah, but D-Money. This is why you have to be an on-point nigga where your life is you have things going in your life that you can fit the girls into, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. If there's no structure, bro. If you don't have a party. What are you inviting people to? If you didn't set up the DJ, set up the food, set up the decoration, set up the venue, set up the date, time, and place for the event, what are you inviting bitches to? That's what I'm trying to explain to you, bro. And I understand you see the part that you don't understand is that your questions are so preliminary. You don't even realize how like remedial you are right now. You understand? And I'm not saying this to insult you. I'm just trying to get you to understand where you're at in the game. Mm-hmm. You have nothing to invite these women to. That's why you asking a question in the first place. You
right. All right. Okay, so listen, since I don't have nothing to invite them to, just keep fucking them and focus on what I got to do.
I don't think you deserve. Look, let me just say this too, man. I think I heard Lucario say this earlier this week or something. Like most of you men should not even be fucking bitches. Right? you don't have the capability. You don't have enough game to fuck bitches, man. Mm-hmm. And what that means is you guys, you're going to it and you're already thinking long term. And you just fucked this bitch once. Right. This wouldn't even be a mosquito on my motherfucking wall after you smash first. I don't understand. You just don't have it, young man. You got to get it. And right now, you're suffering, my nigga. You're going to pay the consequence from a woman that if she's a woman that is very manipulative, you don't have enough control to fight that off. You will be her bitch. It's only a matter of time.
Right. Exactly. And also notice he's making the game about women. Because he thinks he's making a game about himself, but he's really making a game about women because the problem is that you fucked the girl once and you're like, well, how do I get her on my team? And how do I get her to do this and do that? And he's so focused on her that he don't even realize he don't have a program.
Shouldn't she be asking him, how do I get on this team? Right. How do I get this roster? How do I please him? Right. How can I get him to pay attention to me?
D-Money. What does D-Money? Let me ask you a question. What does your next level look like?
My next level.
Exactly.
I'll say,
No.
I'm about to explain.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm about to explain though.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do that. I'll say more money, and I'm trying to get my fitness business like start real soon. But I'm trying to get right first.
You trying to get your fitness business? You trying to get your fitness business started?
How the fuck is he gonna sell fitness when he sound like he on his stomach and shit?
You need money first? Huh?
Yeah, I need more money.
You need more money?
Yeah, more money.
How you need more money? How you need more money? Well, all you need is the cell phone that you calling us in on right now. The same bitch that you trying to put to work. Have her hold the camera while you do some fucking pull-ups, and then put it as a 60-second short on YouTube or Instagram and start your fucking business. Huh?
That makes sense.
You can't even sell yourself to a woman. How you gonna sell this business?
Makes sense because you're talking to a nigga. You're talking to a nigga that has a certain level of game. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, bro.
Mm-hmm. But that came in my head, but I didn't know if it would be like it would sound right.
D money. Listen, again, I'm gonna ask you one more time. What does your next level look like?
More money.
You see. No. You see, what I'm trying to get you to understand is that until you can confidently and specifically answer that question, you don't have nothing going on, bro. You have nothing going on.
Miles, how old is he?
I think he's 23, right, D Money?
No, I'm
22. He's 22, so he's a
22-year-old loser. You're 22 years old. And you want to make money, then go ahead. You got to sell us on this fitness dream that you fucking have. My point. I think you should just get your ass back.
One of the problems, D Money, one of the problems that you're having is you don't have these women's minds. You don't have their minds.
You don't have his own mind.
Well, that's part of the problem. But also, see, caller, for a woman to bring value to your situation, if you have a vision, right? Mm-hmm. If you have a vision, in order for a woman to see your vision and want to be a part of your vision, number one, she has to want to be with you, okay, on a deeper level than just fucking.
Right.
Okay, so you think you can just dick a bitch down and all of a sudden she just gonna bow down and give you everything? It don't work that way, fam.
And also too, you got to understand this is the problem, and not just with you specifically, but with a lot of guys, is that when you think about what you want to do or what you want to happen, you still also have to be practical about how that's going to occur. Like back in the day, I used to work in an after school program, right? And I would do visual and video projects with kids. And so we would make an outline of like making, visual videos or music videos and stuff. And I would say to the kids, I say, hey, what do y'all want to do in the video? And they'd be like, yo, we want like sports cars and we want like explosions and shit. And I'm like, okay, cool, that sounds good, but and I would say, write out how we're gonna do this, how are we gonna get the car, how are we gonna get the explosions? And all of them was like, yo, I don't know how we gonna do this. You understand? Right. And I was like, exactly. So the point is, you want something to happen, but you don't know how to make it happen. And the same thing when we kept asking you, D Money, we said, what's your next level? I'm gonna get money. Okay, how are you gonna get money? What? Answer that. Please tell us how exactly you're going to get this money.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you. Okay, so I put in some more hours at work. I got a side hustle. Sometime I do Uber Eats, DoorDash, and I'll get like a second job.
Okay, and how much money are you trying to get to build up to go to the next step?
Okay, so right now I'm making close to like $4K a month.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get to at least six or seven.
Okay, so now how can you implement the women that you're dealing with in your life to help you get that quicker?
Oh, they could get me in connection with people that probably like managers or people that work at a job. And
how are they going to do that? What are you going to say to them in order to get that? Are you able to get connections yourself?
For sure, yeah.
Okay, so how are you gonna direct them to do that for you?
Wherever they work at, or I'm not even gonna work where no bitch work. But yeah, like if they know like a friend that like works somewhere and they need people, they could let me know what's up.
Let me ask the caller. Let me ask the caller a question. So, are you looking for bitches to say, "Hey, they're hiring at my job"? When we put in the work for you, is that what you're talking about?
No.
Is that what you're talking about? Because caller, real quick. Listen, I want you to think about something. If you were an entrepreneur, right? If you were starting your own business and you offer some type of service or product and you were looking for customers or clientele, what you're saying would make sense. But you work for people, nigga. So what are you talking about?
Hey, Zach, he on that Andrew Tate pimping program and shit, thinking he gonna get the bitches out there to pimp some money.
Right.
You need to change your name from D Money to I'm broke, motherfucker. Stop saying that.
Right. So call it. This is what you got to understand. D Money is this. Well, the reason why I'm trying to break it down to you is because you gotta always understand or think about how things are actually going to occur in order for you to even give the woman direction. Because remember, the woman is following you. So if you don't know what to do, she's not going to have anything to do because you have nothing to relate to her.
Right.
So this is what we say. This is why we're breaking it down. So it sounds nice to say it. And this is what a lot of guys do. They say the stuff like K Zagan was saying. They're like, they hear us say, yo, you got to put a chick to work. And it's like, I want to put a chick to work. But it's like, you don't know what that means. This is what Steve asked the first caller when he said, well, what do you know about game?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all say things because it sounds nice. I'm a high value man. I'm successful. I'm all of this. What the fuck does that mean though? What does that mean in real world terms? I'm going to just sit there and wait for choosing signals. Okay, what does that mean? How many choosing signals are you getting? What do you do after you get the choosing signal? What do you say to the girl? How do you get the girl in? Like when it comes down to the actual literal things that needs to be done, you need to know what to do in order to get it done. And if you don't know what to do, things are not going to get done. So you can't just say things because it sounds sexy. Oh, I'm going to get money. Okay, cool. How are you going to get money? How is that going to work out? What things do you have in place? What's the plan once you get this amount of money? All of those things all those things need to be known even before you even meet the woman.
Facts. And that's game.
Right. Exactly.
That's game, nigga.
Let's tell you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yo, listen,
as I sip my whipped cream.
One more thing.
Go ahead, D-Money.
Yeah, one more thing, D-Money, because we gotta move on. Go ahead.
Listen, I got you. Let's say I get the second job and all that, and I barely have time. If I need something, I could just let the girl get that shit for me. Like, let's say I need
what the fuck are you?
Get that shit for me because I'm too weak. It could be.
You got to hit the bottom for that.
All
Hey, so caller, real quick.
Yeah,
you said you smashed one time. How long have you known this woman?
Like a month.
A month. You smashed one time, huh? So caller. How did you meet her?
It was like between a friend group. It wasn't like nothing like that, like me trying to get with it and shit. So that's why I only smashed one time. It wasn't like nothing like me trying to get at this girl or nothing.
But you're trying to plan the future with her. What do you mean it wasn't nothing? Why are you downplaying the situation? So how long ago did you smash?
Like last week.
And what's the plan for the next smashing session? What's the plan for the next? When is the next smashing session?
I set up a date for Monday.
So
set up a date.
Yeah.
Why she set up a date?
So tomorrow.
Well, it's not really a date. We're going out for drinks. So I'm not really.
Oh my God!
You already hit it. You already hit it. What you doing? All right, let me stop. Carl, let me ask you a question.
We gotta move.
Hold on, real quick.
I'm not that type of guy.
Real quick, D-Money, real quick. What does this young lady do for a living? I'm curious.
I don't even know. I'm gonna find out.
She works at Panera Bread.
This nigga don't even know what she do. When they talk about you trying to get.
Yo, you don't even know her skills or her natural passions to use them to your advantage. See, these D-Money, are you on anybody's on anybody's membership out here? Are you on anybody's course on this panel?
No.
D.
Okay. You're just a free game freeloader. Okay, it's all good. That's why
you know what it is, though. She's a Costco cashier.
Yeah,
hey, D-Money, ask her, can she make a good frappuccino?
Costco cashier.
Nah, D money. Listen. I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna let you go with this. Stop being a free money freeloader and try to make real moves in the game, bro. Because you're totally confused, bro. Because you be on my Discords and you call into our shows, but you're not on anybody's course. So that's where you're going wrong. Because you're trying to make real moves in the game, but you're not even getting any real information. You're just getting the free shit. You understand? Thinking that you're making moves. You understand? So that's why you have so many questions. All right, bro.
She got him believing he hitting the bottom and shit.
Thanks for calling in. Thanks for sharing your situation. But we gotta go. All right. So take it easy. Have a good weekend. All right. And then we got 343. You are on live with the Real Game No 3 panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 343. I mean 434. Sorry, 434.
Yo, what up? What up, man? It's your boy Jay Money calling from Maryland. You know what I'm saying?
We got another money.
Hey, so look. Before I ask my question, man, I want to say thank you to Miles and Lucario because y'all gave me some advice about this girl at my job last week. So what I did, when I went into work Monday, I told her what you told me to tell her. And she laughed, right? She thought it was funny.
Wait, what'd you say to her? We refresh our mind. What did we tell you to tell her?
Bruh, you told me to go up to her and be like, baby, I missed you. I've been thinking about you all weekend. That's what you told me.
I remember. So what happened? What she said? This is a troll, man.
So look, she kind of looked at me crazy and then she laughed. She was like, boy, you silly. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So eventually she agreed to go on a date with me. So yesterday we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, right?
So you fed her? Wait, nigga, you fed her?
You fed her?
nigga, you fed her?
You ain't feed Gremlin.
Nigga said, get what you want.
Buffalo Wild Wings, right? So what she said was, she said she enjoyed her night, and she said she want to go on another date Friday. So I'm asking y'all.
she bring a game on you, nigga.
Up to Andy, spend more money on her. Spend more money on her, because you ain't gonna get no pussy.
Yo, now it's time. Now it's time to take her. Yo, now it's time to take her. Yo. Listen, call her. Hey, it's all good. It don't matter. Listen, now it's time to take her to Red Lobster, bro, because she deserves it.
Yeah, move it up.
Yeah, bro.
Red Lobster? That's a reach.
We spend the money. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man. Take it. Now it's time to take her to the seafood, bro, and make sure she get the surf and turf, bro.
So she can bring in one of these dudes.
Let me ask the caller a question. So caller,
my nigga.
So you took her. So you fed her dinner, right? You fed her dinner.
Hold on.
Caller. So you. I just want to be clear. So you fed her dinner, right?
What's up?
So you fed her dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you another question. So when she says she wants to go on another date, can you break that down verbatim exactly how she put it?
All right, so last night when we left, we walking, we holding hands and shit. She like, yeah, I enjoyed my night with you and all this. So, next time I want to go somewhere else. So I'm like, where you want to go? She like, I don't know. So I'm thinking like, all right. So I'm like, let's go to Red Lobster next time. Let's go to Red Lobster.
This nigga trolling. He got to be trolling.
Oh, man. You a sucker, man.
Let me ask you this, though. I'm calling y'all because Red Lobster sound cool, but I don't know, man. I want to take it somewhere more spectacular.
No, bro. Listen. This is
I'm trying to take her.
He is a professional troll, bro.
Yo, no. All right. I'm gonna tell you where to take her. You could take her to Cheesecake Factory, my nigga.
Bro.
Cheesecake Factory, bro.
You say you trying to make her your what?
Oh my God, you was right.
Yeah, nigga, right. Cheesecake Factory.
Right. Why the fuck I ain't think of that?
Get her the double Dutch chocolate cheesecake. Panties come right off, my nigga.
Yeah, take her to an empty house and introduce your father. Because apparently we know you ain't got one talking this stupid ass shit.
Nah, he trolling. He got to be trolling.
Hey, hold on, Steve. Hey, Steve, let me tell you something, bro. She actually likes me, bro. A lot of niggas can't.
I know she like you. Exactly. I know she like you. Right. You're a likable male. That's what y'all modern males do. You're good. Bro,
she might give me the put. Bro, you don't understand. She might give me.
Oh, I get it. No, hey, look.
Yeah, next
it's
day.
all right, man.
Yo,
everybody can't be a man. It's all right.
I just want to give you props for holding true.
I'm a man, my nigga.
Holding true to the character, man. Because you a good troll, bro. I really appreciate you because you hold it.
He's a professional troll, bro. You can tell.
For real. But yo, Cheesecake Factory though.
I'm gonna take her to the Cheesecake Factory.
And get again.
I'm gonna take her to the Cheesecake Factory, and I'm gonna let y'all know how it go down.
Sir, exactly. But make sure you get her the double Dutch chocolate cheesecake though at the end for dessert. You understand, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit on fire though, Miles. That shit on fire, nigga. I had that nigga not too long ago. It's crazy you said that shit. That shit on fire, nigga.
Yo, 941. You on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 941.
Yo, it's your boy JG.
All right.
28.
God, these niggas need nicknames and shit.
First time on the panel with the game.
All right. What you got a question? Go ahead.
All right, fuck it. So the other day I was at the mall, Fort Myers, and I met this chick who worked at this jewelry spot, like one of them, you know, where they sell the watches and chains and the jewelry and all that.
Right, but hold on. Hey, listen. All this stuff we can ask you after, but we need to get to the question. That's it. We got to do that first.
For sure.
Oh, wait, call it. Before you say anything, let me say this first. When you walk into a mall, every bitch in there is trying to sell you a product, so they're going to treat you and make you think that they're interested in you. I just want to let you know that. So please continue what you're about to say, sir. So you met a woman at the jewelry store.
And go to your question.
I hear you, Steve. So basically, I got her number, and I want to know how to vet Shorty in a way where, you know, I could get her to.
Let me get him.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me get him.
Wait, hold on. So you get her to what? I didn't hear that. Get her to what?
So she liked me, you know what I'm saying? But I want to.
Of course she likes you. She likes us all. We walk in the store.
Wait. How do you know she likes you?
I know she liked me because I got her number.
Hold on, I gotta get him.
I got you. I just need him to clarify. I just need him to clarify before the conversation go too crazy. What do you said to vet her to get her to do what? And then we go to Zach.
I want to be able to vet her to the point where, like, if I need to start a business, because she got.
Thank you, Zach. You got it, Zach. Call it. Take it easy, Zach. You got it.
This bitch work at the mall, nigga. What the fuck you? Y'all niggas, y'all meet these regular 9-to-5 chick that make $35,000 a year and think y'all about to come up. Look, call her. When you got her number, this is very, very important. When you got her number, what did you say exactly?
I want to marry you, come back to my place, and then you're going to work a webcam business for me.
What did you say exactly?
Nah, I was just like, well, let me take your number and then we'll meet up sometime.
Okay, so you think because she gave you the number, she likes you. What about you is so fucking likable, my nigga?
Have you called?
I really want to know.
Have you used the number?
I mean, I can give y'all the context clues that will open that up, but y'all ain't really.
Did you say context clues? Is that what the fuck you said?
I really need to know this, please.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, caller. I need to know if you used the number she gave you yet.
For sure.
So you've had a conversation. She answered the phone.
I texted her. She texted me back.
What did you text?
What did you text her?
I got this one. I'll tell y'all though.
Tell us.
Nigga, I'm all ears, nigga. What's up?
I'm fine.
Nigga, hurry your ass up. We live.
28-year-old weak ass up, man. Come the fuck on.
What was the text? Go ahead.
Fuck you, Steve. All right. So I'm like, it's Jason. At 4:52, at 6:11, she hit me. This was Thursday.
Nigga, just read the fucking text, nigga.
Just seeing your text. We can't have our phones on us at work. Laugh out loud. I said, You know you fucked up, right?
Jesus,
Mark, tell me.
Strike me.
I said, you can tell by the look in my eyes that I'm bad news.
The look in your eyes?
Trust me, I could.
You Prince or some shit? The look in your eyes?
Yeah, I am Prince.
That nigga like,
Nah.
I know that.
Hey, what did she say after you said you was bad news? What happened? What she said?
She's like, trust me, I could tell because I'm still not over the fact that you said I was boring. If only you knew. I just have to learn to calm down a whole lot over the last few years. And she said, and just because you're bad news doesn't mean you're bad for me.
oh.
And then I said, we shall see.
Work. Get her on the street.
And then what happened after that? What happened after that? Did you set a time for y'all to see each other and all that?
She said, we shall see. I said, we shall see. She sent me pictures. And she said,
Pictures of what? Pictures of what?
Call her. Get to the part where you set a time for y'all to meet up. When would you say when you did that?
I haven't done anything yet.
Exactly.
Nigga, you suck. Nigga, you suck.
You do work for you? You ain't even asking for a fucking date. You want to do work?
That's why I'm calling in.
Oh.
Call her. Let me say this, and I think he's gonna speak. Let me just say this real quick. I'm gonna be brief. For all y'all listening, especially you, caller, before you exchange contact information with any woman, you are supposed to let her know exactly what it is you're trying to do.
Right.
Period. The only reason it makes sense to get contact information is once the woman agreed to do whatever it is you want to do, and y'all are just exchanging contact information to make sure that the shit goes off. So in other words, caller, let's say for the sake of argument, you're talking to her at wherever the fuck you work at, and you tell her, hey, look, I got to be honest, I think you're sexy. I want to take you out sometime. In fact, I got some free time this Friday. If you got some free time, why don't you take my number down, give me a call, and we can make it happen. And let's say she says, that sounds good, I'm with that. The exchanging of the contact information is for you to actually set up the situation and text her where it's going to be at. You're just fucking talking to be talking. You ain't saying nothing, my nigga.
I got two questions to ask him. Caller, why are you scared of pussy?
Yeah.
No, see, I got two questions. I'm serious. Why are you scared of pussy?
I'm not.
I think okay, all right. We are okay. Have you ever heard of the rule of Jill Scott? You know what the rule of Jill Scott is? Have you ever heard the rule of Jill Scott?
Nah, what's that?
You haven't heard the rule of Jill Scott? All right. This is the rule of Jill Scott right here. Listen.
I say it like this. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Damn. So what do you think you are? So again, why don't you tell us why you're scared of pussy? Because you surely ain't telling her what to do.
Exactly.
But you want us to tell you how to put her into work for you?
Y'all niggas is jumping the motherfucking.
Y'all skipping a bunch of stuff. Listen, hold on. I still want to know, how do you know this woman likes you?
Oh, okay. Because I had went up in there with my brother. Me and my brother, we trying to start like a watch business. And so, we was in Macy's originally, and then we ended up going into the mall to grab some food. We saw the spots. We went up in there. She was working in there. So, I come up at her like, what's hot right now? What are people buying? Because me and my brother, we trying to.
How does any of this get to the point?
What are the clues? You said you had some clues that let you know like you. Tell us what those clues are.
Okay.
Hey, call before you say it. Let me call her. I didn't think you heard me last time. When you go to a mall, you walk in the store. Her job is to manipulate you into thinking that she actually likes you. But please continue, sir.
All right. So my brother, it looked like my brother was macking on her. So, and then it looked like he was about to buy something. And then so I had went to him, like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm looking up, I'm going to buy something. I'm like, you just said that you wasn't going to buy nothing before you came up in here. So I felt like he was simping, so it kind of pissed me off. So I was like, all right.
What, hold on. Back that up, bro. You got pissed off because your bro was trying to holler at her?
Let me finish. I didn't know what was going on. Like, 'cause I was talking to the owner. her dad is the owner of the whole spot. Is the owner of the whole spot. So when I left, my brother had came back to me. He's like, "Yo, Shorty is feeling you." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yo, she had asked me." She's like, "Are you guys like partners or brothers or whatever?"
Partners.
And then she's like, "Yeah."
Partners.
She thought you and your brother were gay lovers? Is that what you
know? You watch business. Come on, guys. Come on. Partners watch.
Hey.
Yeah, thank you, Miles. Lucario, you funny ass nigga.
Just say it.
Like, so my brother was like, "Yo, she's feeling you." My brother was like, "Yo, she's feeling you," and my brother was like, "Yo, that's a good connect to have. So you need to go get that." So that's when I went back, and then I was just like, did I forget something? And then she's like, "I don't know. I don't think you forgot anything." I think I forgot something. And I jumped in the conversation, just broke it down real quick. Man. So that's how I know she liked me.
Wait, caller, wait. So based on what you said, you know she likes you because your brother said it?
No, because she said it to my brother.
Oh. What did she
say? You overheard her say it to your brother?
Yeah, what did she say to your brother?
She said he's fine. He's delicious. He's scrumptious. He's that nigga. He's Prince.
She didn't say all
that. So she said all those superlatives about you, huh?
And then your brother said she said that about you.
Lying ass nigga.
And I used to fire my family up like that too, man. Just put 10 on it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You don't know your brother. You don't know your brother wound you up like a fucking a toy to get you to fuck with the bitch, so y'all can probably make the watch store connection. You being manipulated on all sides, probably.
I used to deliberately go in there with a woman. I mean, hey, bro, she feeling you, dog. She was asking all type of questions about nigga. You need to go in there and get that. Exactly. She's clueless when you come in there and shit.
My brother would handle it himself.
Call it. This is the part you're not getting. This is the part you're not getting. Okay. Shit. The only way that you know a woman is really feeling you is if there is consistent cooperation. Mm-hmm. You understand that? Consistent cooperation. Now, the problem with your situation is that you didn't actually give her anything to cooperate with, except for exchanging the phone numbers. When you told us your text message had nothing to do with her complying with something. You didn't say, "Hey, let's meet tomorrow. Let's do this next week. Let's make something happen." You need her to agree to do what you're saying. You didn't give her anything to agree to. Do you understand that?
I said, "We shall see." She said, "We shall."
Okay. Bro, dude, bro, this is what I was saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. What do you think? Okay, check this out. Hold on,
Call her right now. Call her right now.
Wait. Let me answer Lucario. I respect this. So, Lucario, you basically saying I gotta make the next step, set something up, and then have Shorty follow.
Yes, this is what I'm trying to say. It has to be consistent cooperation, meaning you said, let's exchange numbers. Cool, there we go. Let's meet up at this point at this time. Cool, she meets up with you. Let's have sex or whatever it is. She's fucking you, whatever it is. It has to be consistent cooperation. What I'm saying to you right now is you don't even, for example, how do you know this woman don't got a boyfriend or husband and she's just using you for attention right now? How do you know that?
Because she said she's from Houston. She left Houston to come take care of her father because her father is starting to have heart problems.
Okay. So, fuck off. All right, caller, I got you. I got you. Do you want to know a good way to see if she's really feeling you? You want to know? I got a secret for you, nigga. You want to know?
Yeah.
Call her up right now and say, "Girl, I've been thinking about your ass, girl. In fact, I want you at my crib tonight. I'm fucking the shit out of you." Call her and tell her that.
Right.
Because if she like you, she's showing up. If she like you, she gonna show up, my nigga.
I'm trying to have her show up.
What happened?
He's scared of pussy, like Steve
I have
said.
a short right now.
You scared of pussy, like Steve said. But can we acknowledge the fact? Can we acknowledge what we're hearing? Hey, Caller, how do you know she likes you? Well, she's from Houston, and her father has heart problems.
I just like this nigga's naive. Nigga, like nigga, do you understand that women, nigga, can also put it on you, nigga? They can whisper some in your ear, nigga. You moving, right?
Yo, we have like
jelly beans, buddy. Bring the cow to her, okay? Just bring the cow to her and take the 5 jelly beans.
Last thing I want to ask you, do you know what the definition, and I got this from the Star Morning Show years ago. Do you know what the definition of indefinitely means?
No, what's that?
Okay, when your balls
are
hitting her ass, you're in, definitely. So what that means is that you don't know if this chick really likes you until you're at that point. You talking all this shit going back and forth with her, that don't mean nothing. She could just be using you for conversation, my nigga. That's
Exactly.
So
all you gotta do is broach the topic of sex. How she responds to that will tell you everything you need to know, nigga.
Yeah, it's all right. So, caller, your next step is to set up some type of date, a face-to-face date, bro. That's your next step. Okay, you have to give her instruction. All right, brother.
Oh my god!
All right, and stop going back and forth on text. That's a bitch's crack. Okay, you're giving her unnecessary non-sexual attention. You understand that?
Yeah.
All right, appreciate you, man. Thanks for sharing your story. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. All right, so we got 917. 917, you're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 917.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, hear me? What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up, man? We can hear you. Go ahead. What's your question? And how old are you?
27.
All right. Question.
Yeah, I'm the guy that asked about the body count.
Oh, in the chat.
Why do you care about body count? Question. Why do you care about body count, sir?
You say what?
Why do you care about her body count?
Well, if I'm looking for a wife, I definitely don't want a woman that's been ran through by
everybody. Okay, sir. How do you know how many guys she's fucking or has fucked?
I don't need to know the exact amount, though.
But how do you? But wait. Okay.
So why asked it?
Yeah. Are you asking her what her body count is?
No, but I still wouldn't ask. But you can say
if she says 3, if she says 3 or 2 or 4, what does it matter? She's gonna lie to you.
So wait a minute. He was about to say something. Were you about to say you can tell? Is that what you're about to say?
You say what?
Please. Were you about to say you can tell? I think you started saying you can tell. Can you finish that sentence?
No. I was saying like the same way, like you. I didn't say you could tell if a girl has how many dudes. That's not what I was saying, though.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. What is your method for finding out or knowing that a woman has fucked a lot of dudes or hasn't? Can you tell us?
I mean, like, let's say, like, she's always going out. She got male friends. Like she's on dates. Like she's been like niggas is just flying her out multiple places.
That's damn near every woman in the country. So
around.
So what you're saying is that if her activity that you deem hoish, she's a hoe?
Hey, if it quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
No.
Go ahead, 50. I go after you.
So basically what you're saying, and let me just clarify because I know Lakari about to go in. So you're saying going out, hanging with friends, having males around, that's whole activity, correct?
No, not specifically. That obviously she has her own life. She could do whatever. I'm talking about like it depends on like the level. Listen, if a girl meets you, she knows you got game. Same thing. If you meet a girl, you could know, yo, this chick, she's on a different time. That's what I'm saying.
But you ain't got game.
But you don't have that in order to go ahead, Lucario.
No, this is what I want to say real quick. This is what I was saying earlier about the other caller about being practical and things just sounding sexy and sounding cool. Everything you just mentioned, there is literally no way for you to find that out.
Literally.
Meaning that if you meet a girl today, how do you know how many times she's went out and chilled with her friends and had all these guy friends? How do you know? You met this girl named Tiffany today. She's 29 years old. How do you know?
I don't need to know right away, though. I don't need to know until I've chosen her, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. How do you? That's what I'm saying. Okay, let me ask it again. You've been chilling with Tiffany for 2 months. How do you know? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, you just fucking asked me.
Wait, so that's how you know you just asked them?
These niggas think GPS got a pussy.
So basically, okay, because maybe that makes sense because women never lie. So maybe that makes sense. They never lie. So asking them is the correct answer because in real life, you cannot be around a woman 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So there are times when you're not around her where she's going to do things and be in situations that you have no idea about. Let me explain something to you. There was a girl that I knew. I was at an event. This girl came there with a dude, right? And I know this woman, right? So she comes there with a dude. She goes into the bathroom, sucks another guy's dick, snorts some coke, comes out the bathroom and goes back with the dude that she came with.
Oh, shit.
And this all happened in like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you don't know what a woman is doing when she's not in your face. So what I'm saying is, hold on real quick. The basis of what you're trying to determine as to getting a wife, you cannot determine. It's impossible. So if at some point in your life you want to get married, right? You may actually marry a woman who's had a million niggas, or you might marry a woman who's damn near virgin. But the point is, you will never know.
You'll never know.
Let me ask the caller a question. So, because I want to be clear, I really want to catch you on some shit. So, you said body counts matter if you're trying to wife up a chick. So, tell me, what would be your concern for wifing up a chick that had one too many dicks? What are you concerned about?
Because I'm not trying to give a girl a job if she can never keep one.
What?
Caller. Listen to the question. Because if you say, now let's think about this. Let's think about this like a grown fucking man. If you say, I don't want to wife up a chick that had a lot of dicks, there must be something negative that can happen as a result of her having too many dicks that you wouldn't want to wife her up. What is that?
Well, it's very simple. If she's had like X amount of mileage on her, I don't want that for my chick.
Okay, there's no speed.
This nigga can't even answer the question, bro.
Let me see if I can bring him around. Hold on, caller. What is the thing that you are concerned about? Why you wouldn't want to deal with a woman that had however many dicks? What are you concerned about?
Because she's cheap.
She's cheap.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
It makes it easy for everybody. So why would I commit to?
Okay, I got. That's what I wanted him to say. Caller. I'm gonna say something to you. This is not to offend you. This is to bring light to how you niggas are. You're an insecure guy. Okay, let me explain why you're insecure, right? Because you said she's cheap, and that means anyone can get her. That means you feel like your dick would never be enough. That's one. Two, you feel like she is more capable of being unfaithful. Okay, that makes you insecure. If you look up the definition of insecure, it means to worry. You're insecure, fam.
That's a fact.
He's very insecure, but caller, what is the difference between a woman getting fucked by one guy 63 times and getting fucked by 63 guys one time? Is there a difference?
That's what I say all the time. I don't understand.
He said, what's the difference between a woman getting fucked 63 times by one guy or getting fucked 63 times once by 63 different guys? What's the difference?
She's been with one dude. That's the difference.
Wait, Colin. You know, okay. Let me explain something to you. Do you know that it's actually by your whole definition, right? You ever heard of the phrase "turning someone out"?
Nah.
What that means is that turning someone out is basically introducing them into some sort of sexual activity or sexual experience that makes them really want that same level of sexual experience. So what that usually means is if a guy is with a woman, let's say a woman has a boyfriend and she's only been with him for like 4 years and he's been fucking her crazy, but he does a bunch of crazy ass shit to her, right? That means in a lot of cases, that woman, if you get to her next, let's say they break up and you get to her, you may not satisfy her because you're not doing the things that she's used to with her man. Versus a woman who's had sex only one time with 20 niggas, but she's not turned out. Ooh. The same thing you're worried about is more likely to happen with the woman who's only had sex with that one guy multiple times.
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, into it thinking about none of these things though. They have nothing to do with me.
What happened? Say it again.
I'm saying you're just giving me hypotheticals. They're not like it's just
her body count doesn't have nothing to do with you. What is okay? Wait. Does she have a right to do what she wants to do? Yes or no, caller? Does she have a right to do what she wants to do? Yes or no?
What?
Yes or no? Does she have a right to sleep with whoever she wants to? Yes or no?
Of course. But
you didn't think about it. Wait, you didn't think about her body count when you were too chicken shit to walk up into her and talk to her. You didn't think about her body count when you begged her to go out on a date with you. You didn't care about her body count when she wanted to sleep with you, did you? Did you?
I just said that's not my loss. I ain't worried about what people do if I'm just
so caller, how old is she? How old is the woman we're talking about?
27.
37? Did you say 37 or 27?
No, he said he's 27.
No, so what about, are you talking about a particular woman right now, or are you talking about for future wise?
Future.
Okay, so if the woman is the same age as you, what's a good body count for a woman the same age as you?
9 above 20.
Not above 20?
Not above 20? So are you expecting your woman to be attractive, or are you expecting her to be oogly?
What's that got to do with not giving it up to everybody though?
So let me give you the game, right? Let me give you the game. So do you want a woman with a nice ass? Do you want that?
Nice ass, nice titties, nice face, all that.
Okay, you want it all, right? You want all the above. You want all that, right? Okay, so I'm sure everybody on this panel likes the same thing when it comes to women, right? We like parts, right? But the biggest part we like is her mind. So the thing is that you're saying is that the most value for this woman, for you, is her body. Correct?
I never said that. You asked me what I like. I told you.
No, I know what you like, but what I'm saying is you're calling into a show and you're talking about body counts because of what you put in the comments. So what I'm saying to you is, if that's the number one thing that you're going to look for into a woman, what you're saying is that you value her body over her mind. Because this is what I'm going to tell you. If I spoke with this woman, the same woman, and the first thing she was doing for me is listening and cooperating and following directions, nigga, she will run up to the top of this list very quickly. Mm-hmm. Nigga, if I turn on Pornhub and seen her though, I'll be like, oh yeah, man, this ain't gonna work out for wife wise, but we can still have a fabulous situation. Nigga, because what you're doing is look, I just don't want the mother of my children on the internet. But nigga, I'm not going to ask her how many men have you been with? Because nigga, like, who gives a fuck, nigga? I know how I feel when I'm in it.
With somebody else's baby though?
What do you mean somebody else's baby? What are you talking about?
Just fucking around, and then now she's pregnant, and it's not your kid. That's what I'm saying.
Who? Nigga, I'm never gonna be in that situation. Like, what are you discussing?
He thinks she's gonna get pregnant. We're not talking about pregnancy. Any pregnancy can happen with any person who's being irresponsible with having casual sex. Okay, let me ask you this: do you want to get married at some point in the future? Okay, now you said over 20 is a high body count. So how are you going to tell the difference between a woman who had sex with 15 guys or 25 guys? How are you tell the difference to make her your wife?
Well, simple. If I want to fuck a chick, I literally ask her I want to fuck. If I want to know if it's over 20, I'm just going to ask you, yo, real quick, is your body count over 20? She said yes. She said yes. She said no. She said no. Then I'm
y'all asking chicks this shit?
Wait. Okay, hold on. So you say, hey, what's your body count? She says 5. But in reality, it's 35. You gonna believe her? You gonna wife her up now?
No. But she doesn't know what I think is the number, though. She doesn't know that.
No. But this is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what it was saying. The fact that you're asking the question, she's gonna say it's low.
She's gonna lowball you.
She's gonna say it's low because you're asking the question. So once you ask her, what's your body count? Oh, I only had sex with 2 guys in my life. You understand? I don't do all of that crazy stuff. I'm not like one of these hoes out here. These women out here crazy, man. I don't just give any man my body. That's what she's gonna say to you. But it's really 35, 45. So what I'm saying is, how do you know for sure? What I'm saying is, how do you know for sure? Like if your life depended on it, if you had a gun to your head and somebody said, listen, you need to tell me this woman's exact body count. Are you going to say, well, she told me too and think that's the truth? You bet your life on this, brother?
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be exact. If it's 21, then that's too much. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, but what I'm saying is, listen to what Lucario's telling you. He's telling you because you're asking, she's going to lowball you. You will never know. There's no way that you can ever know her body count. She's going to tell you because you asked her, she's going to believe that you really care about that, and now she's going to lowball you. So now when she lowballs you and you're going to believe it, you remember when you were just telling me about the baby that's not yours and all this shit? You're going to be that guy because she's going to say, you know what? It's your baby.
Right.
How do you call?
Question, Steve. You
ask your question. You care, but the thing I don't get is what red pill guy told you to believe this silly shit? Because the same way, I don't know if you believe in Santa Claus if he told you the same thing. So what red pill guy how much red pill content have you been taking in, sir?
I don't need to be red pill too. That's just my own logic. I don't need to be
logic. Okay, you haven't answered the question though. You still haven't answered. So basically, your logic is whatever a woman says to you is facts. That's what you're saying. Yes or no?
Right, but here's the thing though. Women talk about their experiences and
not to you.
Caller. I'm just asking you. So are we? I just want to get it clear. So your logic is whatever you ask a woman and she says her number, that is a fact. Yes or no?
No. That's not what I said. I just said, even if she tells you the number, you still got to watch her, though. I'm talking about, like...
What?
But this whole thing, but caller. This is what you're not getting. Real quick. You said there's a number, there's a point where it's too much. How do you know for sure? Okay, check this out. I had a friend who had an allergy to peanuts. So he had to make sure that anything he's eating doesn't have peanuts in it, any type of food. You understand what I'm saying? Or he could die. Yep. And it's that serious, right? So what I'm saying to you, if the body count is that serious, how do you know the exact number for sure so that it is either above or below before you make a decision to wife up the woman? How?
I could fucking ask her friends and shit.
Wait. Are you in high school or elementary school going around asking people's friends? Listen, buddy, here's the bottom line. I'm a bottom line because you're wasting our fucking time. Bottom line is this. She's going to lie to you. And after you get married to her, she's going to fuck a guy like me. You want to know why? Because you ain't a fucking man in her eyes.
You know, I just want y'all to notice something. Notice every time when we bring up this conversation, every guy who is so gung-ho about the body count shit doesn't have an answer. And you know why they don't have an answer? Because you can't fucking find out. And the reason why these guys are saying these things, because it's an emotional argument. You cannot, listen, imagine this. You're making life decisions about who you're going to take on as a wife based off of something that you cannot determine.
Who? Right to do. and her right to do if she chooses to do it or not. No, here's the question: why ain't she asking you about your body count, motherfucker? That's the thing we always be asked about. Why ain't she asking you about who you fucking?
I don't lie about it. She could fucking ask me.
All right. Hey,
So have you ever bought a used car before?
You don't even
Caller,
have to go
have you?
because
No, caller. Have you ever bought a used car before?
I have a used car.
Okay, so is there any way that you can prove how many people actually drove that car?
You could prove how many owners it had.
Yeah, owners, but how many people drove the car?
You know you can't tell that. How are you gonna tell that?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So this is what we're saying, because you're saying owners. That could be her boyfriends, right? The boyfriends could be the owners, but then when you're talking about the other cats that still drove the car, you cannot prove that.
Right.
Never.
Right.
So you're going down a tunnel with no end, bro. There's no. Don't waste your time.
Exactly. And shout out to Steven Arinabar with the $20 super chat. He says, all callers need to invest in coaching. Stop trying to change your life through freebies. Invest, learn, improve. Facts.
I just want to say something real quick. Is the caller still on the line?
Yeah, he's still in.
Caller, let me ask you a question. What's your criteria for judging a woman's character to be your wife?
Right.
What's the number one criteria?
That's to be spiritual. That's not number one criteria.
You said she got to be spiritual?
You got to be spiritual. What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean exactly?
Yeah, the church is the biggest freak too, man. They got the nastiest hoes.
Up in that church, hallelujah.
They spitting on it and everything, bro. Thank the Lord. Amen.
Girl has high morals.
Wait, she got a high morality.
Mm-hmm. Huh. What does that mean? What does that mean? High morality. What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean? This is the whole point about not just opening your legs up to everybody. If you got,
okay. See, all right. See. I got you again.
Caller, do you know that morals is subjective?
Morals is subjective.
Yeah.
Yes. That means that means that what's morally right to you can be different what's morally right to someone else. So that's why we ask you, what do you mean by morals? What are your morals that she needs to adhere to?
I just told you. If she doesn't have a high body count.
Stop right there. See, stop. All I wanted you to do was give you enough rope to hang yourself with. Shit, bro. This is the point I want to make. And this is why, hold on, caller, listen. This is why you should never get married. You should just stay single. Let me explain something to you guys. If you guys are using a woman's sexual past before she knew you as a benchmark to decide whether or not she has good character or not, you already lost.
Right. Oh, did K-Zag freeze?
Did I finish one sentence though?
Yeah, he looked like he froze.
All right, go ahead. We're quick and we gonna move on. Go ahead.
Yeah, finish your sentence.
Right. That's fine. All right, cool. Here's the whole thing about morality, right?
Well, no. Did he answer the question about the virgin chick?
No, hold on. He gonna finish his shit on morality.
That's all I need to do, bro. All I need to do is let me finish my talk.
Yeah, go ahead. We got you. Go ahead.
The whole point about the volume game is very simple. You're looking for a girl that likes you, but you're also looking for women that want casual sex. There are women that only have sex in the concept of relationship. That's all I'm saying. So if I meet a girl and she's having sex only in the concept of relationship, that's the kind of girl that I'd rather be with versus a girl that's just like, yo, let me get
Okay, that's cool.
No, stop. This is it. I'm sorry, guys. This is it. Caller. Thank you for sharing your shit. We gotta go. We got too many other calls, guys. I gotta stop this. I'm sorry. All right, so 732, you on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? Because that shit was going to go on forever.
What's good, panel? What's good? It's Rashawn. I'm 26. I'm from Jersey.
All right. What's up, Rashawn? Jersey. What's going on with you, man?
Man, I just want to give y'all cigars.
Yes, sir.
And bottles if y'all drink.
Yes, sir.
The reason why I say that is because I copped the ticket for the Game King 2, Definition of a Man.
Yes, sir.
See you there, my brother. See you there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We got the Game Kings 2 Definition of a Man seminar in NYC, April 2nd. And guest stars is on the panel right now. We got Kerry K. Zag and 20. We got Taekwondo, Ron Wills. And yes, sir, we'll have Mr. Lucario and myself, man. It will be great to meet you, man. And thank you for buying a ticket. And y'all better get y'all tickets because it's filling up. It's filling up, but we got limited seating. So make sure y'all do your thing and get the tickets. And we appreciate you, Rashawn. What's up, man?
All right, no problem. That's all I wanted to say, but I appreciate y'all for y'all work. Y'all have a good day.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you. My man, I want y'all to understand that my man stayed on hold for like 28 minutes just to come on and say that he bought a ticket to the fucking event.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's shout out to that.
I could appreciate that. Yeah.
Max. All right, so we got 954. Is this who I think it is? 954. You on live with the Real Game No Theory panel? Name, age, city, and how can we help you?
Yeah, what up, man? It's Big Willie. Man.
Yes, sir. There we go.
All right, it's 2023. We're gonna just ask our question and go. This is not a sushi thing. What's your question, Willard?
What's up, Willard? How you doing, man? Go ahead with your question.
Yeah, this week I just found out some bad information. So I'll say this, just to get straight to the point. I'm not saying it's all of them. I don't got the direct percentage, but you guys are right. A lot of passport bros are losers. I can't even deny it.
Hold on.
I'm curious.
Yeah, yo, please explain, Willard.
Man, these dudes, again, I don't have the exact percentage, but a lot of these dudes are just straight up indirect tricks. That's just all it is, man.
Thank you, man.
How did you come to this conclusion? How did you come to this conclusion, sir?
I just started interacting with them this week. I'm like, all right, man, let me actually, converse with some of the guys that I don't, usually converse with in the outer circle. I'm like, God damn.
Wait, real quick. Where were y'all at? What country were y'all in?
Come on, man, get out of here, man.
No, I'm talking about you said passport bro. So were y'all abroad somewhere?
Yeah, where were you conversing with these dudes? Online or in person in another country?
DR.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, interesting.
Man, basically all these dudes trying to do is use money to, purchase a woman's cooperation. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah. We've been saying it. When you're a loser, loserness travels.
Right.
So if you're a loser here, you're going to be a loser there. I don't understand the concept of leaving for a woman to listen. I don't understand that.
Right.
That to me, I'm lost on that. I don't understand, man.
Oh, Willard, you're gonna get death threats, bro. You tell them my niggas, bro.
And Willard, I'm glad my DNA is coming out of you, and I am so happy that the genetics is coming out, bro. It's starting to take over your body. You're starting to see and understand, bro. So I'm very appreciative of that.
Willard, can you pinpoint a couple of things that kind of let you see what we've been trying to say for the longest time? Like what exactly happened for you to be like, damn, them Real Game No Theory niggas was kind of right though?
Okay, basically, they talking this shit, so I'm bringing up bills, and these dudes like, oh, I pay all the bills. I got to keep my woman in her feminine energy. I'm like, what?
Oh my nigga, man.
Willard, please. Willard, you better not be trolling, bro. You better not.
This is a clip.
He dead ass. He said I'm dead ass. Yo, Willard, see, man. So you were conversing with these dudes and you realized that they kind of needed some type of game. They needed some type of information to go on so they wouldn't be making mistakes in these other countries. Is that correct?
I gotta keep her in her feminine energy.
Yeah. Okay. Was it anything else that is entertaining that you might want to mention?
Nah, man.
Wow.
Nah, man.
You don't know what part of the world you're gonna go now, huh?
Got to go to Mars now.
Fuck, man, come on back, man. Get some of this coaching, get you some game, and settle down, man. You don't need to be with all these women, man. I can tell right now it's not in your DNA, bro. You just need to find you a nice, wholesome woman and go ahead and settle down, man. Go ahead and do that, bro. you know, playerism is not for everybody, bro. Everybody can't be a player. Everybody can't sleep with hella women. That's not in your DNA, bro. It's okay. Just get your nice warm meal, bring home the check. You know what I mean? That's what you need to do, dog. Just know where your life is, bro.
Now, Willard, we don't need to mention any names, but have you heard of other passport bros in other countries getting death threats from feminists and having women have start movements against them?
Yo, put up XL at 138 or 1238. Put his comment on XL or LX. Yeah, but go ahead, Miles.
No, so Willard, have you heard of this?
I've heard guys bring it up, and I've seen guys post video links, but I didn't click on none of it. I don't know any guys personally who's getting death threats, but they have said that women are, starting a movement against passport bros.
Exactly, because there are passport bros out there they're not using any type of strategy or tact or game, if you will, in how they're conducting themselves in these countries. You understand that? So ultimately, what we've been saying is that if you don't understand game, if you don't have strategy, if you don't move a certain way, no matter where you are, the ramifications of not having a certain level of game intelligence and strategy about the way you move will catch up to you, no matter what country you go to. Do you understand that? And that's all we've been saying from the beginning. We don't hate niggas for traveling. Right. Traveling is a beautiful fucking thing. The bottom line is a nigga got to know what he's doing, no matter where he is on this planet.
Right.
And so now we got niggas fucking it up for future passport bros. So y'all niggas is niggas out there fucking it up for yourselves.
Right.
And truthfully, that's not something I want to see. Because let's just say I want to take a trip. They're gonna be looking at me just because I'm black, just because I look like one of y'all niggas. They're gonna be looking at me funny.
Now, Miles, we don't look like these niggas, man. We don't look like these niggas.
What it is a lot of these niggas are Western world rejects.
Facts.
So I want guys to just think logically for a moment. If you go to another country and women over in that other country know that women in your country don't even want you, why the fuck would they want you?
Facts. And shout out to TMJ5 for the $5 super chat. He says, just bought my ticket to the Game Kings 2 seminar. Looking forward to the good game live. Facts. Real shit. All right.
Let me say this real quick. The guy who left the comment was talking about niggas being losers and shit.
Right.
First of all, traveling for pussy is not a flex, my nigga.
Right.
So I want LX to understand there's a big difference. You're traveling abroad because you want to experience the culture, you want to see things, and you want to live life. That's completely different for traveling because you're mainly motivated to fuck some third world prostitutes, nigga. That's not a flex.
Right. Exactly. So Willard, do you have anything else to say on the topic, bro? Or any other questions?
Well, I just wanted to double down on what you said. They're pretty much like right now, the passport bros of right now, they're pretty much going to prosper because right now the game ain't fucked up. But I'll say in like 30, maybe 40, 50 years, the overseas game going to be fucked up.
30?
It's fucked up now. Do you see the comments they're putting in the note? They got men right now that want to kill these men.
Right. Give it 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Give it. See those stories that you didn't click on, brother. It's things happening right now that it's going to take instead of 30 years, it's going to take 30 days, nigga.
Right. Because and this is what we've been saying from the beginning. Everything that we said from the beginning. And everything that we talked about was about game. We're actually trying to help these niggas and saying, listen, you have to have game. See, when you don't have game, you do goofy shit like film yourself with a bunch of these women asking them goofy ass questions in a country that you ain't from, which you're trying to show receipts. You see what I'm saying? You see what happens when dudes always trying to show receipts?
Yep.
The receipts come to bite you in the ass because part of having game is knowing how to be discreet. See, the thing is that the whole passport bro thing is not anything new. Dudes been doing this stuff for years, going overseas and all that other stuff. The problem is that right now, dudes is trying to be too out there with it. This is why it's important to be low key. See, if you were low key, then this would not be an issue. But what happens is that they're making the block hot over there. So what happens is, for example, a lot of the Brazilian women are feeling some type of way because they're saying, damn, these American dudes are putting a spotlight on us, making it seem as if we're just going to give pussy to anybody.
Right.
You know thing. And the thing is, you can't really do that in anywhere, because what happens is women in general don't want the spotlight on them, because part of what women's game is that part of their game is to be able to fucking play the lame nigga. So if you know, or if you think that I'm just gonna fuck you, you understand what I'm saying? Then what's going to happen is that's fucking up my game. And the reason why that fucks up the game is because those guys who don't have game don't understand that about the game. See, the guys who do have game understand that, which is why they don't go out there putting out quote unquote receipts, because that's fucking up the game for everybody.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Facts. Real shit. Fucking shit. Look.
One more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like right now, a lot of guys don't even know this. They lining guys up. Like, you know, a lot of these guys be using Tinder and shit. The guy, like Lucario saying, the guys that's flexing, they got a group chat and they posting these guys pictures and shit, and they lining these dudes up. Like, oh yeah, this one right here, he a big trick. He like to spend this amount of money. Don't go up to this amount. Man. It's the whole.
Yeah, that's because they thought them women were stupid.
Yo.
They thought those women were stupid. They thought they was traveling to women and didn't understand what weak men are and how they're built.
Exactly.
They know.
Exactly. You see, so there was I forgot the name of the brother, but he actually did like a commentary on the whole situation, and he was saying that it's it's crazy because it's a lot of the passport bros. It's not, you know, it's not like. Okay, basically, he said that the women that didn't like you in America, it's the energy that you give off.
Right.
And that same fucking energy is gonna cause these same fucking women in these other countries to not like you.
Right.
Because you give off the same type of validation seeking weak ass energy with your, you know, like you said, Lucario, doing videos, asking dumb questions, trying to show receipts. It just it breeds desperation.
Mm-hmm.
Because imagine you go to a third world country, right? And the bitch is saying to herself, wow, I desperately want to get me one of these passport bros. But she's looking at the way you move and realize that you're more desperate than she is. God damn.
Right.
You looking at the way you moving, you filming everything, you talking a bunch of shit and filming them. Hey girls, do you like this? And do you like that? And oh my God, you're so beautiful. And the bitch is looking at you like, hold up. You're supposed to be the cool, rich American dude. And you're showing so much fucking desperation and validation seeking.
Right.
I'm a fucking poor bitch from the favela. And you have more desperation in your energy than I do.
Right.
They're gonna fucking cream these niggas, bro.
Well, I'm telling you, man, a lot of
not
times.
only that, but what these goofy niggas don't understand, women want to be discreet. They don't want their shit out in the street that they fucking for money or that they fucking for iPhones and shit. They don't want everyone to know that.
They do not.
Hey man, and also too, a lot of these passport bros always quote the top 20% men. So really, in essence, what they're saying is that they're tired of the women fucking us, and I'm just gonna go over here where there's no such thing as top 20%. Right? And I'm telling you, all that little shit data they be doing, that's full of shit, bro. Like you guys are a fucking. It's like a cult, right? But it's like the Jim Jones cult. You motherfuckers drink the Kool-Aid of losers.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker, they travel overseas. Them is losers, bro. They couldn't tie my motherfucking shoe. Terrible dudes. These dudes are terrible.
Facts.
And I hope they don't have no kids. Please don't have no kids, nigga. Fuck.
Willard, do you have anything else you want to add, man?
Nah, man, that's it, man. I just hope, like, you know, anybody out there listening to this chat, not gonna lie, man, you gotta actually soak in this game, man, because you can't just go overseas with that goofy shit. You can't.
I appreciate you for realizing the real and actually, you know. Shout out to you, and again, it's not gonna take 30, 40 years, nigga. It's like right now. Okay, so make sure that any of these young boys that's coming up, make sure you try to put some game on them if you come across them, for real. Not even joking. You understand?
Crazy.
All right, man.
Hey, put that back up, Steve. I was about to say something. Hey, so Mr. Mark, he says white boys have been the first to continue to lead the passport travel, but it seems to only be an issue when black community is not sure why. So let me tell you what it is. When we say losers, that doesn't have a color to it. Like I don't know why you think we're only talking to black people. So Mr. Mark, you're a loser. Okay, so I know you're talking about yourself because it triggered you. So let me say it again. Passport bros, there is no race on the passport. If you're Latino, if you gotta leave because you think the grass is greener with women because you can't make a fucking yard yourself out here and have these bitches grow on your fucking land, then your motherfucking ass is a loser. So guess what, Mark? All them white men that leave, they're fucking losers. All of them.
All right, let's get to 321. 321, you're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's going on? My name is James, 32, Orlando, Florida.
All right, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, I got a question for Lucario. Y'all could chime in, but it's based on what he said. The guy he was talking to, as far as
man, can you speak the fuck up, please? First off, can you just speak up, please? I'm trying to be patient.
Yeah,
please speak up because you sound soft as fuck.
All right. This is a question. This is a question for Lucario, basically, as far as the body count. Question he had with the conversation I had with the guy with the body count. All right, you said that what's the difference between having a woman that has one guy that basically, hold on. Basically, you said
I said this shit, you dumb fuck. I said, what's the difference between a woman getting fucked 63 times by one guy versus 63 guys fucking her one time? That's what I said.
Right. We already know that part. What's your question? What's your question?
All right, my question. Okay, my question is basically, if she had sex with that one guy 63 times, right? That means she's been with that one guy for a couple years.
Right.
So
53 times in some years. Nah, nigga. I don't know what you niggas is doing.
So Carla, what's your point? Go ahead.
All right, let's just ask my question. This is not even made for the question.
Ask your fucking question, please, with a who, what, where, why, and when. Just ask your question.
All right, let's just say she's been with the guy for 5 years. Right. That make her a better candidate as a wife because she's been with that guy for 5 years rather than being with 63 guys for like 2 or 3 months at a time?
No.
No.
What? Hold on. Let me say something to him.
Okay. All right. But
hold on. No. Caller, listen. Caller. I'm sure that you personally know people. You might even be related to people that have been in relationships for 5, 10, 15 years and they can't stand each other. You know what I'm saying? They mistreat each other. They disrespect each other. I'm sure you've seen it. The longevity of a relationship has nothing to do with the success of said relationship, bro.
So wait, and caller, are you trying to imply that because she's been in a long-term relationship with this guy, that she's more likely to be able to be in a long-term relationship with someone else?
No, I'm just basically saying because she's been in a long-term relationship with one guy, her body count isn't as high as with she's single and with a bunch of guys. Because if she's single and she's been with 63 guys, so for like let's say during that 5-year frame, make her a better. The one that had that one guy make her a better candidate because she's been with that person.
What has that one guy been doing to her? We talked about this.
Caller,
I'll go ahead, Car. I'll go after you, man.
I was gonna say, how does that make her a better? So let's say her and that guy break up, and you meet her. How does that make her a better candidate for her to be your girlfriend than a girl who had sex with 63 other dudes?
Because she was able to be in that relationship for 5 years with that guy, so she probably basically knows how to be a girlfriend or a potential wife.
Knows how? Don't you supposed to
Caller. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Let me finish my statement. Right.
Go ahead. I'm about to get you. Go ahead.
The other woman has been with 63 guys for, let's just say, 2 months, 3 months, and then they break up, and then she's with another guy for 2 months. Let's just say she's just sport fucking, basically. So she don't really know how to be a serious girlfriend or a wife because she hasn't been with that one guy for that 5 years.
No, caller. Check this out. Let's say a person has been working at McDonald's for 6 years. Mm-hmm. Does that mean that they'll be good to work at Google?
No.
Why not?
Because that person doesn't have the experience to work at Google.
Exactly. So just because she's been in a relationship with that guy for 5 years, she doesn't have experience being in a relationship with you. You're a different guy, correct? Exactly.
What is her having sex have to What does her having sex have to do with what she is? This is what you gotta understand. You understand when they're in a relationship, are you missing the point that maybe he's in a cuckold position? Maybe just because they're together for a long period of time, maybe he's got her fucking other guys. You'll never know.
Right.
But you see a couple right now waving at you thinking, oh, they're the perfect couple. You don't know what the fuck they're doing behind closed doors. So you can't automatically assume that just because there's a long couple and they've been together a long time, they're like that. But let me ask you a question. I got a serious question to ask you. This is a serious question. Now, what would you consider a whore in your opinion of a high count? What would you consider?
Well, it depends on the woman's age.
Okay, what do you consider? Give me just give me 20. Let's say 20. Let's say 20. How many dicks should she have at 20?
If she had 50 guys at 20 years old.
Give me a point, because I got another question to ask. What's the point that you feel that at 20 that she should have? How many?
At 20, I think it should be probably about less than 15.
Okay, so when I was you after you get off this show, go to your fucking mom and ask her what her fucking count was at 20. and if she tells you that her count was over fucking 25 guys, what you gonna say then? Because I'm telling you, your mother was fucking. And if you think that she wasn't, she was giving that pussy up. Maybe since she was 15, we can't say that because we don't talk like that. We'll just say after 18. So your own mother has a high fucking count. So what are you going to say, Mom, you ain't shit?
My mom was born in the 50s, bro.
No.
Yeah, they was fucking in the 50s.
They've been fucking since the Roman times.
They had the most kids back then.
If she was born in the 50s, that means she was a teenager in the late 60s and 20s and in the 70s. They were fucking.
Yeah,
that's what the hippies was doing their thing. Free love, nigga.
And it was raw back then. It wasn't condoms. Condoms wasn't really condoms back then. It was raw.
Yo, age of consent was as soon as a woman hit her period, that was the age of consent. There was no like established age of consent back then. It was like once a bitch bled, it's time to get fucked.
I want to ask this question too. So you said if a woman was with a man for 5 years, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then you met her. She broke up from this man. She was with that one man for 5 years. And then she met you a year later. And she told you, hey, yeah, well, I was with a man for 5 years. And then a year later you met her. How many men do you think she slept with?
I would say maybe 4 or 5.
See, this is what I'm saying. She has 365 days since her last relationship. If she decided to fuck every single day for 365 days, she will have 356 something bodies, right?
Yeah, but unless she's a fucking prostitute.
But what I'm saying, what we're saying to you is, how can we prove that, sir?
Right.
Yeah, but if she's a prostitute.
No, not even a prostitute. Do you understand? Do you want an attractive woman? Do you want a nice ass and some nice tits? Do you want a beautiful woman?
Yes, I want all that.
Okay, so why don't you think that every man wants a beautiful woman?
Right. Don't all those guys want to fuck her too?
Thousands.
Pretty sure.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, how can you prove that, bro? How can you prove that she doesn't have that many bodies?
But I'm not saying that it's a problem with her having bodies. But the fact that she had 365 bodies is
But you don't know.
For a year. Like the problem to me is not the fact that she's fucking, bro. Women gonna fuck.
No, the problem is you ain't fucking.
Okay.
The problem.
Let me ask you a question. Caller. Listen. Let me ask you something. Let's just say, like, do you have like 3 things about a woman that is priority for you to make her wifey? Like, give me like 3 things.
Yeah, she's attractive.
All right, so she's fit. She's feminine and she's cooperative, right? Those are the 3 regular things that all y'all niggas love, right?
Yeah, I'm not. She's cooperative. That's number 1.
She's fit, feminine, and cooperative, right? She's fit, feminine, and cooperative. That's what you want, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say she's fit, feminine, and cooperative, right? And your dick fits like a fucking glove in that pussy, and it feels good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what does it matter her body count? If you got those 3 major things and your dick fit like a fucking like when you first put the shit in, when you just put the tip in, she moans like a goddamn owl at night. What does her body count fucking matter at that point, homie?
That nigga said an owl at night, nigga.
Huh?
It really doesn't.
It really doesn't, right? All right, so you see that right there, that little space of confidence that you have based on my question. That's how we know y'all niggas is insecure, because it really doesn't fucking matter.
Exactly.
If the woman is everything you need her to be, and your dick fits like it's supposed to.
Yeah, but
it doesn't fucking matter. So the rest of it is insecurity. Period.
I want to hear the but. What's the but, caller?
I get that, Miles, but my original statement was based on the conversation he was having with the guy previously about the woman being like having sex with a bunch of dudes without a certain period of time.
Okay, wait. So what is wrong with that? What is wrong with the woman having sex with a bunch of dudes in a certain period of time?
To have sex with a woman 365 times in a year is a lot of dudes. Like if she had sex probably 10 times, 5 times, then whatever. It is what it is.
You'll never.
Okay. But this is what I'm saying. The question is, what is wrong with that? If she's a single woman and she is not in a monogamous relationship with a man, why shouldn't she fuck whenever she want to fuck?
Because it could be a red flag. Let's just say she's coming into a relationship with me. She had sex with 365 guys in that year. She meets me. Not be that woman that Miles was talking about that I need her to be. So that's when I'm gonna basically have to charge it to the game, because she can't be that.
You ain't got no. Wait, I can't stand that you fucking
real quick. Wait. How come she can't be that woman?
Because she. All right. The reason why is because she like let's just say I try to give her some type of instructions to do. She's gonna be like. She might be like, yo, I'm not going to take that instructions from you.
Because you're not a man.
I have.
Wait, I got to stop.
Ho. Why would you assume that she's not going to take the instruction, bro? Why would you assume it?
She might not. Because she might
answer. Why do you think that?
Why? She might want to take it. Huh?
Why do you think that?
I didn't hear the last. What happened?
Why do you think she's not going to take the instruction?
Probably because she's been fucking 365 guys.
See, I hate you niggas. Hold on.
This is exactly what we said. See, you don't believe in yourself. You don't think she will. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Caller, do you have a job? Do you have a job?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go, and then I have to get off.
No, nigga, don't go nowhere. Nigga, I ain't done with you, nigga. No.
See, I gotta ask you this. Caller, do you have a job?
Yes, I have a job.
Okay, what time do you got to get to work in the morning?
7:30.
Okay, now, were you at any point in your life unemployed?
Yes.
Okay, now, when you were unemployed, did you get up at 6 o'clock every morning?
Yes, to find another job, or at least 7 o'clock to get another job.
No, but you didn't have to get up at 6 in the morning. You could have got up at 8 o'clock or 9, right?
Yeah.
Right. The reason why you didn't have to do it was because you didn't have a job. You were unemployed. So you weren't obligated to any of that stuff. Now, what if you were looking for a job and I said to you, hey, when you were unemployed, right, did you get up at 6 o'clock or 7:30? Right. And then you say, well, I actually got up at 7:30 because I would go try to look for jobs at 10 o'clock. So now should I say to you, man, this guy, he would only get up at 7:30 and I need someone to be at my company at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. So therefore you are not equipped to get this job. That wouldn't make any sense. The reason why you got up later when you were unemployed is because you didn't have to get up early because you didn't have a job. So once you have a job, you say to yourself, you know what? I got to get up at a certain time to keep this job. So when a woman is single, she doesn't have to only fuck with this one guy because she's single. So she can fuck whoever she wants. When she gets in a relationship and she finds value in that relationship, the same way you find value in that job, she will stick with that guy because she says, I want to keep this man. So I'm going to do what I need to do to keep him because I find value in him the same way you would wake up early to keep the job. So just because you woke up late when you were unemployed doesn't mean you're going to wake up late when you have a job. Do you get it?
Oh, yeah, I get it. Let me get you something else real quick. When I was a little kid, I saw a commercial. A little motherfucker walks up to an owl because a mouse said with the owl hoo shit. So he walks up to the owl and says, Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the roll of the center of a Tootsie Pop? The owl licked that 3 times and bit the motherfucker and handed him the goddamn thing. And the guy says, how many licks is going to take? The world will never know. You will never know. And the worst part is that you are scared of women. You'll never know.
What bothers me is him and what's this goofy nigga at? I know I saw the comment. XL or LX or whatever the fuck. LX. This is the problem with all you motherfuckers. Just hold on. Just admit that you're insecure. Just say, dog, I'm insecure and I'm worried that if I get with a chick that had too many dicks, my dick won't be enough. She will always think about the other guys that fucked her better than me. I'm saying, and I feel like I will never be safe in my own relationship. I will have nightmares and wake up in cold sweats thinking about the fact that she might want another dick. Just say I'm worried about the prospect of her cheating on me with a guy that she used to fuck that fucked her better. Just say that.
Yep,
that's what it really is.
That's really what they want to say, but they can't, But he did say he had to go, and I think that's why he hung up.
You got scared and ran the fuck off.
Do we got any more calls?
Yeah, we got another. Go ahead.
Let me say this real quick. The problem that I have with you insecure motherfuckers, y'all keep trying to take something as small and minuscule as sex, and you're trying to define the whole woman based on sex. When you are in a relationship, the most important component of the relationship is a bunch of shit that has nothing to do with sex. Exactly. But y'all take the sex and y'all literally make that the most important thing to where nothing else matters because she had one too many dicks to your liking or for your liking.
Crazy. All right, so let's get a 281. You're on live the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 281.
Hey, this is Steve. I talked to y'all yesterday. Houston, 47. I'm a Bad Boy Club member today. Mr. Ricario, you said you got to invest in this stuff to get better. You do. You have to invest time to get better.
Facts.
That last caller, they don't. Guys, I'm not a pimp, but if you fucked enough women out here, every woman can go hoe. And we like hoes.
I like my type of hoe. Yeah, I mean, I like the hoe that I created though.
And you banging the shit out of her, fucking 3 a.m, whatever. I mean, these ladies go hoe, and it's good. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. But you can't. I mean, we try to shame women. They're trying to shame women into being good for them when they're ready to get fucked.
Right.
These guys. I think.
What? Hey, and to add to something you just said, see. Here's the fucked up part. They're trying to shame women into being good for them, but they don't know who the fuck they are. That's the sad.
That's the real shit.
How the fuck you trying to put values on a woman and you don't know your own values?
Mm-hmm.
Or your own value.
The same thing is like
I will say I do shame women that don't know how to cook though, man. I'm not gonna lie. The bitch don't know how to cook. Bitch, I don't know what you was doing with your life. Keep it a band. I'm gonna keep it a band.
Stuff. Everybody wants a hat. Everybody wants a hat. You know. Oh, guys, you know, you can only work out one time a week and look like fucking Schwarzenegger. That's what the passport bros are trying to say.
Right.
You know, work out one time a week and you know you can have, you'll have a beautiful body. Well, come over here, guys. Come over to the Philippines. You got a beautiful woman without doing cold approach because you a bitch. You know, without they're scared of rejection. You know, how many guys do you get on your show and have so many excuses why they can't go up to a woman? Oh, she had a pink dress on, or oh, I had a hangnail that day, or whatever. It's some of this stuff. You got to man the fuck up and get out there and fucking approach a woman so you can bang her like you want to.
Facts.
You know?
Facts, man.
Yeah. Real quick, you learn this game. You know, it helped me out last night because this chick was here from Miami. She came to Houston. Hit me up. I wanted to ask whatever, and I'm like, hey, and just like Mr. Vicario says, be honest, right?
Right.
And she's like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm pretty much like, let's hit the streets. Let's
Right.
come back to my place later on. And we'll knock it out, right? I pretty much said it. It felt uncomfortable saying that because you want to be the nice guy. We were conditioned to be the nice guy, right?
Right.
But having said that, I'm like, I felt better about it. She was cool with it. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Night goes on. She's hemming and hawing. I'm like, whatever. And so she hits me back up later and she's like, okay, let's go out. Hanging the possibility of sex later, right? And she goes, let's go dancing. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go dancing. She's like, well, what do you want to do? And I straight up said, I want to fuck.
Right.
And then boom, the call goes down. Had I gone out with her, wasted 2 hours, blah, blah, whatever, it would have been a bad night for me. And what would I have done? Sat at home, talked about how women ain't shit, this screwed me, blah, blah, blah.
It kind of still started with you though, because that you should have guided the conversation anyway, man. You shouldn't have to say, hey, what you want to do second. Like, you got to direct what you're doing anyway. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A woman shouldn't have to ask you, what do you want to do like that?
No, exactly. That means you're indecisive and you lack leadership skills, bro. But let me say this to you, caller. See, this is what a lot of guys don't understand. All this, she likes me. She gave me her number. She smiled at me. She held my hand for 2.5 seconds longer than normal. All this goofy shit. Once you broach the topic of sex, that's going to really tell you how the woman views you. If she's talking about going out and you mention sex and her demeanor shifts downward, that means her desire to want to be around you has nothing to do with your dick.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the quick. If a woman is such a whore and has such a high body count, then why y'all motherfuckers scared of women? If they fucking so many guys and y'all don't respect them, why can't y'all ask for what you want, tell them what to do, and be able to dismiss them if they are so whorish? If y'all talk all that shit about them, why are y'all so fucking afraid of them?
Right.
Even this caller, he can't even lead the bitch.
Well, I don't think that they're hoes. I think that I say that word, but they like to have sex like we do. But we're conditioned into being nice to women. And
no, you're conditioned to being nice. Not me,
nigga. I'm a natural born asshole. Nigga. I don't know.
They love a motherfucker.
You heard
Sick. But caller, hey man, we appreciate you calling in, man. Stay on the Bad Boy membership and just learn to be a little bit more assertive from the beginning. You understand? Learn to be more assertive from the beginning. Don't ever see. The thing is like, look at who you are, which is why we talk about masculine identity. Look at who you are and learn how to ask for what you want. Do you understand that? Because not everybody can pull off, yo, let's fuck. You understand? But you might be able to pull off, hey, let's partake in coitus. It all depends on who you are. So learn how to ask for what you want based on your identity. You get what I'm saying? Right. But that comes through exploration. That comes through practice. That comes through you having multiple experiences, expressing yourself with multiple different women and understanding, the parameters of your identity in reference to how you express yourself. All right.
All right. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, man. Take it easy. Have a good day. All right, we good on calls for now. We already in OT, guys. So I don't know if we good on calls. We good on calls.
We're good.
Hey, let me say this, and it goes back to the title of the joint.
Yeah,
the game. a lot of these people in the comment section, some of these callers, y'all making everything about women. Look, it's so funny because a lot of these guys, they have no confidence in their ability to be able to influence a woman.
Fact.
Right.
Because if you did, you wouldn't care how many dicks she sampled before your dick. It wouldn't matter because your ability to influence a woman has less to do with your dick than who you are as a man. See, what that tells me is you guys think that your dick is the conduit to getting a bitch to act right. I need a chick who haven't had a lot of bodies so I can fuck her right and she can get emotionally attached to me through the sex and then somehow she'd be mine forever. That's how you niggas be acting like, and y'all act like that, oh, if a woman had too many, and I know what it is. This is what you guys do. Y'all act like, oh, wait a minute. If she is that promiscuous, that means she is capable of having sex without forming an emotional connection or attachment to a man. Because of that, that means she's less likely to form one with me because she can have sex so easily, which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
But if she's fucking so much, the question is, why ain't she fucking me? Exactly. All these guys, why ain't she giving me the pussy?
Right. And I just want to say something real quick. Shout out to Steve Dean for getting the color right on his camera. It looked like he got his color right this episode.
Yeah, the color is really right. It's really the white's white and the reds are red.
But real quick, before we go, Steve, can you put up the flyer for the event? Yeah, guys, check it out, man. We got the Game Kings 2 definition of a man. Man.
Deserve.
It's going down April 2nd, 2023, featuring your boy Miles Cunningham and the bad boy of the dating game, Mr. Lucario. And our guest speakers will be Ron Wills, Kerry K. Zagan, 20 from the Real Game No Theory panel, and Taekwondo, also from the Real Game No Theory panel. And look, man, as much as you guys enjoy the game and the energy on YouTube Live, trust me, it's going to be better live in person. So make sure y'all get your tickets, man. I appreciate everybody.
That's fire
shit. Yeah, get to New York. And the after hours, I'm gonna be out there showing them what this Texas nigga is all about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely get out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, real quick, y'all, I'm just letting y'all know, man. I'm about to get it on, man, on my channel, man. Y'all slide through, man. I'm about to talk this shit, man. This one I'm reviewing Donovan Sharp's channel, man. So we about to get it on, baby.
All right. All right, man. So, guys, thank y'all. Shout out to all the callers. Shout out to everybody in the chat for keeping it entertaining and calling in. We appreciate y'all. No matter what Steve says, you know what I'm saying? We love y'all. You know what I'm
saying? and all you insecure niggas, don't get into relationships. It ain't for you.
And listen, we have yet, for all y'all niggas talking shit about the big homie Steve, we have yet for any of y'all to send in y'all $1,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 to get Steve off the fucking show for one episode.
Right,
okay?
exactly. We still waiting.
So again, it's $10,000 to get Steve completely off the show, $5,000 for Steve to be on the show, but his shit is on mute for the entire show, and $1,000 for Steve to be on mute for the first 30 minutes of the fucking show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I'll leave. I'll go hang out with your girl.
All right, gentlemen, I gotta go ahead and cut out. I got some shit I gotta do. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
There it is. All right, peace, bro.
All right, peace, guys. We out.